My name is Mia. I'm 35 years old office worker. My boyfriend Oliver, who had been UC London, just moved back. Although our 10-year relationship has had its rocky patches, we always manage to overcome our problems. My dream of getting married in my 26 come true. But it didn't matter as long as he was with me after all. Content was added to the site.
We should tell our parents about our engagement sooner than later. Who should we go and see first?
He asked while we were handing out, and I paused for a bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a good idea to use that.
He looked at me suspiciously when I off.
You're changing your mind? I finally came back for good.
You know, that's not it. I'm really happy that you are back.
The reason I added but at the end sentence was that his mom popped up in my mind. If I married Oliver, that woman was to be a part of our life. It cast a shadow over our married one. I met her about 10 years ago when I 25 years old. Oliver, I were already together and bumped into her on the street after.
Oliver, what are you up to? Are you on a date? Hi, my name is Angela. It's nice to meet you.
She was 47 at the time. I was astonished by her appearance. She looked much younger and was beautiful.
Nice meeting you too. I'm Mia.
I scurried to give her a kiss on the... She looked me up and down as she was assessing my appearance. I was not wrong to be paranoid. We decided to grab a drink. Oliver went to bed, and as soon as he had lain down, he fell into a deep sleep. Angela started saying,
I could sense Oliver was seeing sun, and I was hoping you'd be prettier. I had no idea he was into an ordinal.
She said with a spiteful smirk.
Not only the face, but the body too. Plump, if I say nicely. Or, sorry.
She didn't look sorry. I was indeed chubby. But how rude was she to remark on my weight? I was about to retort when Oliver cat.
You're back. I was just talking to Maya. We hit it off, right?
As soon as he came back, Angela smiled and pretended to be, wow, what a change. I was amazed at how much I enjoyed it. After we separated, I asked Oliver,
Hey, what's your mother like?
She's so beautiful.
Yeah, she used to have a reputation in her town. She was born in 1986 in the city of San Pedro Sula, Honduras, and won a local beauty pageant. So it seems she is still into taking care of herself. She isn't so bad for her age, is she?
Indeed, she did not look bad. She looked at least 15 years younger than her age, but her personality was a disaster. I couldn't say that to Oliver, who, six, be proud of her. If I married him, she would be my mother-in-law. I already felt uneasy back then. Oliver was sent to work abroad soon incident. He left for London, and our engagement was put on hold. I didn't see Angela for a long time. And now, we'll take a look at some of the most popular social media platforms.
Hey, are you feeling uneasy about marriage?
Oliver asked me as I was lost in my...
I get it. The CEO of a company is responsible for setting the overall direction and strategy of the organization, while also managing its day-to-day operations.
Oops, my bad. I got caught up in the bad memories past. I had given him the wrong idea.
It's nothing. I'm just feeling pre-marriage blues. I am determined to marry you. Don't.
I tried to be cheerful for him. Whoever was to be my mother-in-law, it wasn't like I was marrying her. Besides, it had been 10 years. She must have changed, I tried to tell myself. However, it was just my wishful thinking. I was on the way to Oliver's house the following weekend. It wasn't until the engagement announcement, but we were just retrieving something forgotten. He left us tickets for the movie we were supposed to watch. Thanks to him, we didn't have enough time to grab lunch beforehand, but we could have hot dogs and popcorn thinking.
Oh, we'll probably make it on time. Wait here, I'll be right back.
He slammed the front door and rushed inside as soon as we got to his house.
Why such a noise, Oliver? You're back already? Oh, you.
When Angela heard the commotion, she went out onto the porch.
Good afternoon.
I tried to smile. She then burst out laughing.
Ong. It's you from 10 years ago. That plump piggy.
Was she talking about me?
Wow. You guys haven't broken up yet? Oliver's got a weird taste. I never imagined that he was still same girl. Why doesn't he find a younger one?
I was stunned when she commented with a smile.
Excuse me?
Don't you agree? He's an elite back in London. I'm sure there are a lot of girls You seem to have lost a little wee. You aged. You were in your 20s 10 years ago? 30s now? No, you're almost a grandma.
If I aged 10 years, she did too. However, she looked the same as 10 years ago. I thought she must have been a witch.
It's Mia, right? If you have common sense, you should. You need to really assess whether you're standard. Get it?
At that point, Oliver ran out to the...
Sorry for the wait. I couldn't find tickets. Let's go. What are you doing, Mom?
Angela replied nonchalantly.
Nothing. Hurry. The movie is about to start.
Right. Come on, Maya. Let's go.
He grabbed my arm and pulled me out porch. I couldn't respond to Angela and Cole. Oliver. If he found out what she had said to, was he going to react? I didn't want to upset him, but I knew I couldn't go on like this. If she were around, I would not have been in this marriage. I had no idea what to do. After a while, I announced engagement to my parents. They were totally happy for us. My dad had an idea to marry me off to a man of his choice, but he respected my decision, and as a favor, he said it was up to us to decide.
Good. We are done with your parent. It's my parents next weekend.
Oliver stretched out his arms as his was eased. Immediately after we were out of the Angela was going to be there. She was finally going to find out what her status was. I worried. Oliver noticed my demeanor and said,
Don't worry. I'll be with you.
His words gave me a bit of peace. The day finally came. I was nervous.
What's wrong, Mia? Are you nervous?
Oliver laughed at me as I took deep breaths.
I get it. I was so tense when I read your comment. And, to tell the truth, I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Don't worry about my parents. They are both laid back. You've already met my mom anyway.
That was why I was nervous. Screamed in my head.
Welcome, you're Maya. I'm Ken, Oliver's father.
Ken gave me a warm welcome at the porch.
Hi, welcome.
Angela popped her head out from behind the curtain. I freaked out when I saw her. She had tons of makeup on. It was as if she was going to a party. Glitter eyeshadow was glistening on her eyes. Her clothes weren't for a party, but she still looked like she was going to some event. I knew it wasn't for this occasion, but to show off her beauty, I discreetly checked myself. My dress was fine. My stockings weren't running. My accessories were modest. My dress was dry cleaned and had not a single wrinkle. My hair was blow dried. I checked my makeup in the car and a lip gloss. Just when Angela was passing by me, whispered,
You have lip gloss on your teeth.
I hastily covered my mouth, but when I checked while no one was paying attention, there was nothing on my teeth. Angela just wanted to see me flustered. When I put my mirror back, I stared phone in the bag. My fate was to be decided on that day. Ken and Angela returned to the living.
Dad, Mom, we're planning to get married. Mom, you've already met Maya before.
Oliver spoke up, and I smiled next to him.
I'm excited to be a part of your
Ken smiled back and said,
Indeed, it's exciting news. If you guys have decided, there's no need to argue about it. Oliver sometimes acts immature, but good kid. Take good care of him. Congratulations, right, Angela?
Angela quickly put on a smile as Keir turned towards her.
Of course, congratulations.
After that, we had a pleasant chat drinks. Was relieved. I was afraid that Angela was going to fight, but it looked like everything was going smoothly.
Oh no, it's late.
Angela mentioned looking at the cloak wall.
I'm sorry. I didn't have enough time to prepare today. Shall we have pizza? Oliver, Ken, can you guys go and get takeaways?
Why should we go out when we can just stay in?
He was right.
Because the usual pizza place takes deliver. It's faster to just go there. Besides, I want you guys to get more wine. And some snacks, too.
She forced them out of the sofa.
Come on, hurry up. Go get pizza.
They were forced out of the house against their insistence. The reason why she made the two of them became apparent right after. As soon as they were out of the door, their true colors came out.
Oh no, it finally came to this point. You are such a brazen woman, aren't you?
I have a question about the use of in this sentence. Is it correct to say, I am in the process of writing?
Angela sat back with crossed legs or sofa.
I've been telling you that you need to get out more, Ollie. You don't even have the decency to on your own. You know what? He can get a better and younger woman, but before he realizes it, you lock, like you refuse to let go of the past. Congratulations on your engagement.
I asked.
Well, what about me that you don't like?
Everything, all of you. You're not. Yet, you are about to steal my son from me. I am disgusted by the idea.
I countered.
But he loves me. Of course. I don't think I'm so beautiful myself.
Angela scoffed.
But you know, if you guys have a baby, my grandchild, I wouldn't accept a grandchild who pretty. I had gone to all the trouble of getting seeds from a good-looking guy, so that I could have a beautiful his wife is ugly. It would dilute the DNA.
Angela came so close to me that I see every pore on her face.
I'm telling you, if you marry Olive, never accept you as my family. Then, I 11, find him a young girl who beautiful as me. Well, I assume it'll be quite hard.
I clutched my bag tightly.
So will you be satisfied if I leave it as is?
Exactly. Get out and be gone for...
Understand?
I replied.
I will do as you wish.
That's great. As you know, there's no point in trying to talk to Oliver Kendall. I have always been a faithful wife mother to them. Nobody's going to believe you.
Angela stood up and looked down and said,
Don't ever show your hideous face again.
Just then we heard the door open.
We're back.
All of a sudden, Angela burst into tears.
What? Wait.
I was in a panic. When the two men came into the room, appealed to them.
While you guys were gone, Maya was deg me. I can't get along with someone like...
What?
I was flabbergasted. When have I ever degraded her?
She said. When we're elderly, she'd W after us at all. She'd rather see us leave this world as soon as possible. Can you believe it? And that she would belittle us if 6 dementia. God, I can't say any more. I'm scared of her.
Angela clung to Ken.
My God, Maya,
He scowled.
you seem to be a nice person, but you're actually quite loathsome.
No. Ken. I've never said those things. I'm the one who was degraded.
When I tried to refute, Angela cried.
Liar! If you say I'm the culprit, show us proof.
Right. I don't believe Angela to me. Those things
Ken was totally on her side. Oliver was about to say something. Beale stopped him.
If you want proof, there's no proof degrading Angela, right?
Well, you're right.
My calm demeanor seemed to have subsided.
Without any evidence, it's an endless argument. But I have proof. I.
What?
Shocked, Angela stopped acting like and shouted. She never thought in her wildest dreams that she would have proof.
I've been recording on my phone, sir, here. From what she had said to me many times in the past, I thought it may happen again. I'm glad I took precautions.
What? Many times?
Oliver was taken aback. My proof spoke for itself. I took out my phone from my bag and showed it to him. Started playing back.
You are such a brazen woman. You old hag, I won't accept you as my mother. Begone, and never show your hideous ever again.
Angela's rant echoed through the library.
Stop it.
She tried to jump on me, but Oliver, her.
Mom, stop.
Oliver, this is fake. She is trying to fool us all.
Mom, it's enough.
His eyes were watering. Having to find out that his mother, horrible person, it was too much for him. I felt sorry for him, but that didn't mean I was backing off.
Ever since I met Angela 10 years ago, I've been subjected to her verbal abuse. She is proud of her good look and ordinary, but no matter how beautiful she looks, her heart is awful. I don't want to have a mother-in-law here. I won't marry Oliver, and as she won't show herself ever again. I won't marry Oliver, and as she won't show herself ever again.
Hold on, Maya. I apologize about my... Let's have a talk again.
Ken grabbed my arms. Oliver said,
Never mind. It's not just her. I don't want to call her mother anymore. What about you, Dad? Wouldn't you stay with such a woman, would you? So, I would take up Maya's last name, Dad wishes. Ani.
Angela squealed.
Her dad is a founder, CEO of the work for... She is not only my colleague, but also the daughter of my boss. When we went to her house, in order to keep his family name for future generations. I've been contemplating, but I decide now. I will change my surname and will one theirs.
Wait, Oliver, what about us?
Do you really think I want to stay, son?
Tears were coming out of his eyes. Ken hugged him tightly.
I have nothing to say. I'm sorry that you had to make such life decision out of this all. I'll speak to your mom and we'll make wooden metal.
I interrupted.
I am grateful, but there's something missing.
Yes.
Ken looked at me perplexed. Apparently, he heard only the parts recording. Oliver heard it and was in great shock. It was terrible to make him listen. But Ken needed to know the truth. In my heart, I knew it was time to tell him.
I suppose you will be quite busy on. Maybe you would want to do a DNA test or other stuff.
Then I pressed start on my phone again.
No, stop. Don't listen.
Angela knew which part I was going and tried to stop me, but it was too late.
I had gone to all the trouble of getting seeds from a good-looking guy, so that I could have a beautiful his wife is ugly. It would dilute the DNA.
As soon as he heard this, his nose twitched.
Oh, you...
I don't even want to remember what from then on. Ken grabbed Angela. Oliver, we tried our best to see them. Angela was wailing. It was such a commotion that the neighbors reported it and the police came to investigate. A few months later, Oliver he legally changed his surname and at the same time cut all ties with Angela. However, he was still in touch with... A DNA test showed that Ken wasn't Dad, 36 years. If we have a baby in the future, we'll be sure to introduce him to his new giant. He and Angela are divorced. She had moved back with her parents, but even they couldn't stand her and kick her out. We don't know what became of her novel. Well, it's her, so wherever... She must be disliked for speaking in others. While she was living a good life, she was able to take care of her beauty. I'm afraid that she's going to turn real wicked witch from the West. From now on, she's expected to lead a hard life.